Check, check. We recording? Alright, nice. Guys, we are back here again listening to yet another Radiohead album. Every time I listen to a Radiohead album, I'm excited because I never really know what to expect. All I know for sure is that I'm going to be on some sort of musical journey. So today we're listening to Kid A. Before I continue, join my Discord server. Do I have to beg you guys? Do I have to literally get on my knees and beg you guys to join my Discord server? If you fuck with me for real and you fuck with my content, you would pause the video, click the link in the comments, and join my Discord server, and then play the video again, because that's what real people, that's what real niggas do. You know, just join my server. I really want to build one of the best communities on YouTube, one of the strongest communities on YouTube, and I feel like we could do that, but I need you guys' help. So join my Discord server. We talk a lot there. We talk about music, we talk about games, we talk about life, art, sports, and join. Now, as I was saying about Radiohead, every time I listen to Radiohead, I am on a musical journey because I just know I'm going to like it, right? So I'm not going to yap too much. I listen to In Rainbows. I'll leave the link to that video below. I listen to OK Computer, link below as well. And now we're on to Kid A. Now, whenever I listen to a Radiohead album, I need to be zoned in, okay? I need to be locked in. I need to listen. So I'm going to get zoned in real quick. And when I come back, we will proceed with the very first song on this album, which is Everything in Its Right Place. Alright, so give me 5 minutes, I'll be back, and you listen. I'll be back. Alright guys, we are back. We are back, guys. We are back. Alright, track 1 on Kid A, Everything in Its Right Place. I've actually heard this instrumental before because there was a trend at one point on TikTok where they would mash up Kendrick's N95 on this, and I saw the title of this song, so I knew that this song is, and well, I've heard the instrumental of the song pretty much, right? But I haven't heard the original song, so let's stop in. Track 1, Everything in Its Right Place. I'm ready. I'm locked in. A nigga is feeling good. Let's stop in, man. Everything in its right place. Yeah, I love this instrumental one. Alright. I just want to say before I continue listening to this, this song's so good. I don't know, bro. This song is making me feel like I'm just floating in a different dimension, like watching a full full playback of my life, ascending to heaven, but somewhere in the middle in purgatory. It just feels like I experienced that probably didn't make any kind of sense. Lyric wise, everything in its right place, my nigga. I'm not even gonna try to like interpret Radiohead lyrics anymore because I know that Radiohead lyrics are not meant really and truly to be explained. It's however you interpret it, right? It's however you feel like you could put these lyrics in your life experience. That's where you could relate it to. So I'm not even gonna try and explain. But all I could say is that for opening track, yeah, let's keep listening. Damn. Everything in its right place. Tens in my book. You know what? I knew I would like that one. This is kind of cheating because I knew I was gonna like that song because I've heard that instrumental before. Hearing the full song now, though, yeah, I could see myself listening to this. Definitely. I like towards the end, the vocals were pan to the left, and there was some instrumentation, sorry, going on in my right pan, like a piano. Then towards the very, very end of the song, like that could have been a synth. I don't know what he was using, like what that sound is, but it started to like pick up as the song was ending, so it was fading out. It was already fading out. This was a good song. And I forgot to mention the album cover for this. The album cover for Kid A. The album cover is amazing. This is actually really why I wanted to get into Radiohead, to be honest. Not because of In Rainbows, not because of OK Computer, but because of the album cover of Kid A. Something about this album cover art is so fire to me. It just looks so good. It just looks so good. But anyway, that's beside the point. Track 2 on Kid A, we have Kid A. This track is 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Let's listen and see. Track 2, Kid A. I could see why some people were telling me that Kid A is a very experimental album. Of course, I could tell. That's a very experimental song. This is the type of song that I would play with people around. If I'm driving with people in my car, I'm not gonna play Kid A. I'm not gonna play that song because it's not really music. It could just turn you. It's not really music that you could vibe to. No, that's wrong. Because they could definitely vibe to this. This is not music you could entertain everybody with. You know, not everybody gonna get this. I get this. First of all, whether he was singing, the way I interpret the song, I'm not even supposed to really try to understand what he's saying. I'm not even supposed to literally try to understand the lyrics because I don't feel like that's the intention behind the song. I feel like the intention behind the song was to elicit some feeling out of you, and it did. This is a song I would play if it's like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and I'm playing some Call of Duty. I would play the song on the side. It kind of sounded like a message from the year 4562. Like if somebody sent this from the future, and this is what they listen to. This is the frequencies on this shit are not for the current time period we're living in. Is what I feel like this song was for. But it was beautiful. It was actually beautiful. I wasn't really trying to understand lyrics too much. I was more so trying to just catch a vibe, and musically it was nice. I love when the strings came in. I love the somber, as I said, kind of futuristic vibe I'm getting from this. It's just it's a vibe, you know. It's situational, of course. Like you need to know when to play a song like this, but I like it. I like it. I like it. I like this kind of weird ass music. I like weird shit. It's different, so I like it. Track 3 on Kid A. So far, I would say we actually 2 for 2. Completely different vibe from In Rainbows. Completely different vibe from OKC. But if I'm judging this album for what it is, I'm enjoying it so far. Track 3, we have the national anthem. Let's listen. This is that a bass or is that electric guitar? I don't know. I think it might be a bass. It's definitely a bass, right? I love it. That just sounds so good. That pretty much has been playing since the song started, and it's been a constant. And I love all that songs. This is music that I feel like is very situational. You have to be in a vibe to listen to this. Like if I'm in a turn up vibe, I going out, like I ready to, I trying to get active. I'm not gonna listen to this. But if I'm by myself in my room, all alone at night, doing whatever, I would listen to this. Like right now, this is calming me. This is soothing. This is nice to hear. song is insane. That song just gave me such especially towards the end there, an uneasy kind of feeling, like the world was coming to an end. It gave me such like a nasty, like almost alien-like feeling, bro. I don't know. I can't even explain how that shit just made me feel. But yeah, this song is the craziest song I think I've ever heard by Radiohead. In terms of what the fuck was going on in this song, like I think you had a electric bass with the then you had saxophones coming throughout the song. The saxophones doing these crazy freaking scales and just I don't know, bro. Like the saxophone player was riffing on the song, and then as the song continued to progress, it kept building and building and building, and towards at the end somewhere there, it just sounded like chaos. You know, the song is the national anthem. It ended and it had like instruments that would typically be playing in a national anthem, and it kind of closed it off. I don't know why I feel like somebody like this. I feel like this song and pretty much every song on this album so far was music that was sent to us from the year 4526. It just sounds futuristic. It doesn't sound like anything I've heard before. It sounds weird, but I like it. I like it. Weirdly enough, I still like it. I really, really do. Track 4, we have How to Disappear Completely. By the way, guys, I had to sit for this because I realized, you know what, this is not an album I need to be standing up and listening to. This is an album to stand up. This is an album to sit down, really listen to what you hear and try to interpret this music, try to feel this music. I do not want to be standing up for this album, so I have opted to take a fucking seat. Alright? Sometimes I be feeling to disappear completely. Not suicidal, but I'll be wanting to just like maybe for like 10 minutes. Tell me How to Disappear Completely, Radiohead. Let's go. Track 4, How to Disappear Completely. Acoustic guitars now. Acoustic guitars is insane. Ooh, wait, run that back. Oh my god, I feel like I just climaxed. Oh, yeah, Radiohead.
That's not me. I go where I please. I walk through walls. I float down the living. I'm not here. This isn't happening. I'm not here. I'm not here. In a little while.
Yo, why does this song make me feel? Yo. Why does this song make a nigga feel to just shut a tear? What the fuck? Hold on. Radiohead. You see, these fucking white people be making amazing music sometimes. These niggas are so talented. This song is touching me, bro. Pause. If you're going through something in life, like if you are somebody who is going through like a difficult time in life, or if you are somebody who is just naturally you have like an inclination to really understand feeling and emotion and like sadness. Not that you like to be sad like a crazy ass person. You don't like to be sad, or you don't like to feel that, but you the strength of like, bro, I'm trying to explain this and I hope you guys are just trying to just please bear with me, right? But I promise I'm getting somewhere with this explanation. I promise I'm going to land somewhere with this explanation. So let me freaking read it back in. If you are someone who doesn't enjoy being sad, doesn't enjoy depression, but just the mere fact that sadness and depression could elicit such strong feeling, like you actually feel it, because of that and because you could recognize that fact, you tend to listen to music that is sad or depressive, even though you're not sad or depressive, but you just like to hear sad songs or songs that make you feel like that, because at least it makes you feel something, you know what I mean? At least it makes you feel something. Happy songs, yeah, we love happy songs. We love songs about, happiness and all that shit. But I feel like I just be inclined sometimes to listen to depressive ass songs. And this is a depressive ass song, but I love it. Maybe I'm a psychopath. Maybe I don't know. But I just love hearing songs like this, especially by myself, and discovering music that songs like this.
A little while, I'll be gone. The moment's already passed. Yeah, it's gone. And I'm not here. This isn't happening. I'm not here. I'm not here. If I'm not here, this isn't happening. I'm not here. I'm not
Yeah. Yeah. Let's run that back a little bit. I need to run that back a little bit.
I'm not
Favorite song so far, hands down. Yeah, bro, that shit was nice. That was really, really nice. You know what? I might want to hear that part one more time. Yeah, let's run that back.
I'm not here.
That shit is insane. That shit is insane. That shit sounds so good. Ugh.
I'm not here.
How to Disappear Completely is immediately one of my top 5 Radiohead songs of all time. That shit is amazing, bro. That entire song and that climax, yeah, yes. I'm my favorite this song. This shit is wow. It's gonna be hard to top that. I could already see. It's gonna be different. That might actually remain my favorite song. That's a song where it's difficult to top. You know, when you have a reaction to a song like that, it's difficult to top. Track 5, we have Three Fingers. Let's listen. Music right here is the type of music that I would play if I trying to fall asleep. Like if I cannot fall asleep and nothing is working, this is gonna put me in that right frequency. You'll ever see like those like 44 hertz, 22 hertz perfect frequency to freaking fall asleep. I feel like this is that. That reminds me, as I said, of like 44 hertz, 12 hertz, perfect frequency to fall asleep, perfect frequency to unlock the next phase of your life. That's that type shit. This is not really something that's memorable, I would say, but it's a cool song. It's a cool song. Track 6, we have Optimistic. Alright, so is this going to be an optimistic song? Because I rarely ever see a title like this in a Radiohead album. Normally, their music is sometimes to me so depressing, which I love. But optimistic. Let's stop in track 6, Optimistic. like this one actually. Hey. Yeah. All right. Optimistic. Oh, it's still going shit. Ooh, funky. Yeah. Transition. Yeah. Kind of transition right there. Optimistic to me is it sounds like the most radio friendly song out of this entire album. So I wouldn't be surprised if this song was like a hit of this album or like played on the radio the most, because definitely the most radio friendly. The song actually is optimistic. I feel like pretty much throughout this entire song, this guy was just talking about like fucked up shit is going on, but you could try the best you could. And your best is just fine. Like your best is good enough. Like, yes, we know what the fuck is going on, but you can try your best. And then towards the end, no, before I even try to interpret these lyrics, right? Shout out to Brenzy real quick from my Discord, Brenzy. Shout out, I see you. My Discord was telling me pretty much that, bro, don't really try to interpret or make meaning too much of Radiohead lyrics, because Tom York intentionally writes music that like sometimes make no sense. And even when he's giving like his explanation, he says something different every single time, because he doesn't like his songs to have like one universal meaning, and people trying to pick out what does he mean by saying this. So me giving my interpretation of these lyrics are just that, my interpretation, how I interpret them. This might not be what Tommy York meant, but this is what I feel, right? When he said dinosaurs roaming the earth towards the end, especially in a song like this, that kind of meant that, bro, we all gonna die one day. Like, all of this shit is going to crumble one day, just like how the dinosaurs were hit by a meteorite and it was literally the end of the world and they couldn't do shit about it, like they were wiped out. I feel like he is drawing a metaphor between that event and humans, as in we just waiting to be fucked up by we just waited for all of this shit to come crashing down. That's how I interpreted that, especially in a song like this called Optimistic, and try the best you can and everything, you know, even though life is fucked up, try the best you can. Do your best. We all fucked anyway, but still do your best, you know. Let me actually put a little like by Optimistic. So far I have likes by Everything in Its Right Place, Kid A, National Anthem, How to Disappear Completely, sorry, and Optimistic. So far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 songs. Track 7 we have In Limbo.
I'm on your side.
love that. I love that. I love that. Drum, 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 drum. I love that. Love that. Love that. Let's keep listening. And Limbo is a crazy title for that song, right? Because literally throughout the song, he was saying you're living in a fantasy world. Towards the end, he was like, "Come back." He was talking about, "I'm on your side, nowhere to hide. Trapdoors that open, I spiral down. You're living in a fantasy world. I'm lost at sea. Don't bother me. I've lost my way. I've lost my way." In Limbo. Now, when you think about in Limbo, right? I think the religious meaning of limbo, which is like you're in between heaven and hell, deciding where to go, right? Now, if I try to like relate that to real life, and if someone tells me, "Yo, my nigga, you're in limbo," you're not completely present. You're not completely seeing life for what it is. You're not really existing in any real. You're not really standing firm in anything. You're lost. You know what I mean? Like, because you don't really have a firm stance. You're not really grounded in anything in reality. So you're in limbo. You're just floating around. Your head is shaking. You don't know what the fuck going on. You're lost, right? So this song literally sounds like that. It actually sounds like what in limbo would. If I had to imagine what limbo sounds like, it sounds like this. And especially towards the end, how he was like, "Come back. Come back to life. Come back to reality. Get a grip." There's been times in my life where I was kind of in limbo. Like, I was not where I once was. I came out of something, but I also was not where I wanted to be as yet, or where I wanted to go. So I kind of felt like I was in limbo in between two sides, not fully grounded in any which one. So a nigga, I feel like he was just floating, bro. I was making bad decisions. I wasn't really making anything. I wasn't really grounded in reality. I was living in a fantasy world. Pretty much everything he's saying, I wasn't like, I was just moving off. And because of that, and because I really kind of grasped towards them, I am yapping so much. Let me know, guys, if I should stop yapping. I feel like I be yapping. I feel like I talk a lot, bro. Track 8, we have Idiotech. Idiotech is definitely Idiotech, right? Idiotech, 5 minutes and 9 seconds. Track 8, Idiotech. Very electronic. That's like I know I was like, alright, this is gonna be another just straight instrumental song. So I was like, alright. I was like, alright, let me prepare myself to just listen. But then he started to sing. Beautiful. Alright, let's run it back. I swallow till I burst. Nigga. Pause. Great transition. Hold on. Yo, great transition into track 9, which is Morning Bell. Alright, Idiotech. What I could say about that song is that I could tell that they were experimenting with that song. I could tell that that was a very experimental song in terms of not just the fact that it was electronic, but the fact that they were bringing in like their vocals and stuff intentionally, not on rhythm. Like, and the children first, and the children first. Like, it was intentionally, you could tell it was intentionally not on beat or in time, but I was completely intentional. I like certain parts of the song. The lyrics, first of all, I could tell it was talking about like the apocalypse and the end of the world, I guess, which is our theme on this song, on this album, which is why I kind of feel like Kid A was, again, I feel like Kid A is I'm gonna keep saying this, I feel like this album, bro, is a message from 45, in the year 4526, and they just released it in 2000 at the start of the 21st century, but it's really from a future, this is like a futuristic message type shit. I like certain parts of Idiotech. Not a fan of some parts. Not because it's bad, just because I feel like I wouldn't see where I would listen to it. But this is completely Radiohead experimenting, which I like. I could at least respect when artists experiment and try different shit. They're not even trying to make radio pop hits. They're not trying to do that. They're just making music that they feel like they feel like making, and I could respect that. I could respect the artistic intent behind a song like Idiotech. Track 9, we have Morning Bell. Right after I complimented this drummer, here he goes again with an insane drum pattern. Like just a nice groove. So far, it's a nice vibe. It's a cool vibe, nice groove. Fucking with it so far. Let's keep listening. The kids in the half, the fuck? Got the kids I like this end. Morning Bell, that was an interesting song. No idea what it was about. I was looking at the lyrics and I still cannot tell you what Morning Bell was about, so I'm not even going to try. I ain't even going to try, nigga. I don't know what that shit was about. It sounded good though, and that's what that matters. There was a part when he was like, walking. He was saying walking, but I was saying locking. So I actually like that part because the way I took it was, nigga, lock the fuck in. Like, let's get this money, bruh. But nah, cool song. Not my favorites. No one, I wouldn't say this is one of my standout songs. It was cool. There was some nice instrumentation moments. some good vocal moments from Tom as well. Like he hit some nice notes and his voice was clear as a bell, clear as a morning bell. Moving on to track 10, motion picture soundtrack. So in OK Computer we had exit music for a film, and in Kid A we have motion picture soundtrack. Track 10, the second to last song on this album, motion picture soundtrack.
Sleeping pills help me get back to your arms. Cheap sex and sad films help me get where I belong. I think you're crazy. Maybe I think you're crazy. Maybe. Stop sending letters, always it's not like the movies, the theater song, white lies. I think you're crazy. Maybe I think you're crazy. I will see in the next
I feel like Untitled might be outro to this album that transitions from this. So let me see. Does it? Is it? Will it? May it? I don't think so. Alright, let's just listen to Untitled for the last song, and I'll come back and I'll talk about motion picture soundtrack. Let's just tap into Untitled real quick. Before I talk about this entire album, I'll just give my thoughts real quick on motion picture soundtrack. That's a sad song. That's a actually like depressing sad song. Pretty much him, just reminiscing and lusting and hoping for his ex, a flame that he once had, a love that he once had. Maybe it wasn't returned. Maybe they broke up. And towards the end of that song, he was like, "I will see you in the next life," as in, yeah, he's gonna off himself, which is, please don't ever do that. I be seeing stories of people who be wanting to like kill themselves over over a girl or like over a man, and it's like, please, to even consider killing. I mean, okay, let me even say that. I understand that feeling. I understand feeling like, yeah, like I can't live without this person. I understand that I really do get it. But at the same time, to even contemplate taking your life because of a lost love, or what you perceive as a lost love, come on. I will always say, like, it's gonna sting, but you're gonna get through that shit, my nigga. You're gonna get through that shit. You're gonna get through it. So, just don't ever, ever take away your life, because come on. But at the same time, I understand his pain, and it was a sad song. I am personally not good. I'm not gonna listen to this song on my own time. I like depressing songs that give off a sad vibe. For example, in Limbo, How to Disappear Completely, Everything in Its Right Place, the national anthem, even Kid A. Most of these songs give off that vibe. But you see, when you have a song that actually is talking about like grief, or like losing a loved one, or like losing the love of your life, or like the flip side of love, like losing our love, or like wanting someone. Anytime you reach that, I don't want to hear that shit. Take that shit all the way off. I ain't not trying, because that is when I draw the line. That's when I draw the line. I don't want to hear that. So I cannot see myself personally going to listen to motion picture soundtrack, or for my free will. Like, I just decide one day to wake up and be like, I want to completely fucking ruin my mood and just be sad for the rest of the day. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I'm not trying to hear motion picture soundtrack like that. But if I wasn't a person who was afraid of my emotion, I would have listened to I would listen to motion picture soundtrack. I would. Talking about Kid A as a whole, bro. Kid A to me is like a very futuristic song and album, very experimental. This is the most experimental I've heard Radiohead since I've started listening to the discography. It's completely different from In Rainbows, completely different from OKC, but I could appreciate this vibe. I can't compare this to OKC or In Rainbows. What I could say is that In Rainbows is on repeat to this day, and a lot of songs off of OKC are still on repeat. So that's how I know if I love album. If I have certain songs from this on repeat in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, yeah. What I would say though, my favorite songs on this: Everything in Its Right Place, Kid A, the national anthem, How to Disappear Completely. So first 4 songs, all fire. Optimistic and In Limbo. Those are my favorite songs. I could see myself. Hold on, I want to hear this one more time. Bro. Just.
I'm not here.
Yo. How to Disappear Completely is my favorite song off of this, hands down. That is actually, it's kind of surprising how good that song is, because a lot of the songs, no song on this album I would say is bad. How to Disappear Completely is on a different tier. It's like top 10 Radiohead songs for me. Like, you could put a song like this one in Rainbows and I'd be like, it fits in. I love it. It just songs so good. But Kid A on a whole, I like this album, man. I like it. I'm gonna definitely be listening to this over the next couple of days. So again, if you haven't joined my Discord server, join so we could talk about it. Talk to you guys. Let's get this Discord. Let's get some momentum going. Oh fuck! Let me know what are your favorite songs off of this album, and let me know who I should listen to next for our first listening session. I appreciate you guys as always. Thanks for the love on all the recent videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till next time.